Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My setup looks a little bit different because I'm actually in my hotel room getting ready for the SummerSlam event later on tonight, but I went ahead and I wrote down my predictions. I'm not going to spoil them, so pretty much we're just going to predict the card. And I actually got my brother, he's in the background, but he also pitched his predictions as well, so it's not just me this time that you'll be hearing your predictions from. And I just want to say, me and my brother have quite different predictions, so it's going to be quite exciting to see which one turns out to be true. Anyway, we'll just go on the list that I have written down for the matches, not in the actual order the matches are going to be. But before I fully get into that, I had a YouTube video that hit over 100 views, and that's absolutely insane, and I appreciate anybody who watched that video and supported me at all. It's pretty cool. But anyway, let's actually get into the predictions. The first match I have on the card is CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre with Seth Rollins as the special guest referee. I have CM Punk winning this match, and my brother does as well. Now, here's why I think CM Punk's going to win. Because I am rooting for him. That's why I think he's going to win. I don't know. I could really see this match going either way. That's kind of the way they've been booking it, and they've been booking it really well. So massive props to Triple H and the whole creative team for making this a really interesting card and really interesting story. I could see them having Drew McIntyre win. Oh, excuse me. And I could have them seeing CM Punk win, but I definitely think CM Punk should win this just because, man, that would make it even better. But I could also see them having CM Punk losing because of Seth Rollins, and that would set up either a match between CM Punk, Rollins, and Drew McIntyre, or CM Punk and Rollins at the next event, or the next couple events. Anyway, that's definitely, I think the smartest move for them to do. The next match is Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa. I got Cody Rhodes winning this. My brother has Solo Sikoa. Keep in mind, he does not watch wrestling, so he doesn't know the full storyline. He just predicted off of pretty much looks, and he went with Solo Sikoa. Now, I think this match will be pretty good. I think we could potentially see Roman Reigns returning, and I think if this is in the main event, it could be him returning. I think that would be awesome, and I would freak out because I get to see return and a debut match of a wrestler in the same show. That's absolutely awesome. I think that I didn't really see online about, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I thought that Bo Dallas is having his first match at SummerSlam. He might, I don't know. If he is, I didn't have it written down, but if he is having his first match, I can't remember if that's been confirmed or if that's going to be like a pre-show thing or maybe even next week or whatever. Anyway, whatever it is, I think that when that match happens that Bo Dallas will obviously win. But anyway, Cody and Solo, I think that match will be really good. I don't see a world where it won't be good. I don't know why people are kind of dogging on this SummerSlam and saying it's not going to be good, because I think this SummerSlam is going to be freaking awesome, and that's not just because I'm going in person. I legitimately believe that. But the next match is Gunther versus Damian Priest, and me and my brother both have Gunther winning. Hold on, let me do a quick sip. Anyway, this is my prediction for match of the night. At least my match of the night. I love watching Gunther. I love seeing his matches. I think he has an amazing style. He's my favorite current wrestler, and there's a potential I might see him win the World Heavyweight Championship live. So, that's what I'm predicting, is that he will win. And I think this has potential to be the greatest match I've seen live. Now, granted, I've only seen 3 live shows. I saw Fastlane last year in Indianapolis. I saw Monday Night Raw in Indianapolis. And now I see SummerSlam in Cleveland. So I definitely think this will be at least my favorite match that I've seen live, and I think it's going to be freaking great. It's going to tear the house down, and I'm going to be enjoying every second of it. I plan on making like little shorts and stuff in between matches maybe during the event, but I will probably not do anything during this match, any recording or anything. I will be just focused and nervous as heck for Gunther, because the way that they've been booking this, it could really go 50-50. I feel like there's a few matches on this card where I'm like, these are 50-50 matches. But anyway, the next match I have on the card is Bayley versus Nia Jax, and I and my brother both picked Bayley to retain her championship. And I picked that because Bayley's my favorite women's wrestler, and honestly, if Nia Jax won, I would not be upset about it. I wouldn't be like crying about it, because I think that they've been booking her well since she's been on SmackDown, and she's been a bright spot, and I could see them doing something with Nia Jax where, because of her partnership with Tiffany Stratton, they could grow like an interesting storyline there, and I think that it will go really well, and I think that it'll be booked greatly. So honestly, I could see either one of them winning, but I personally, with my own bias, picked Bayley because she is my favorite WWE women wrestler of all time. But then we go to Mommy versus Rhea Ripley. So you go from talking about my favorite women's wrestler to talking about my brother's favorite wrestler, because he has Mommy winning and I have Liv Morgan winning. I have Liv Morgan winning by Dominic Mysterio interference. That's the way I think it will go, and I'm gonna love it either way. I think it's gonna be a banger match, because that's what Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan do. They tear down the house. They do a great job. I've been really enjoying Liv Morgan's character more recently. I think she's a much better bad guy than she is good guy, but that's just a personal opinion. And I think that if she eventually turns face again, it will be like a lot more interesting character than the previous time when she actually had the world hit or the women's championship and held it for a while. I think this reign will actually be a lot better compared to that one, and I'm quite excited for that, I'm not gonna lie. But definitely Liv Morgan winning. He thinks Mommy's winning. Unfortunately, he is incorrect though. Now listen, if Mommy did win, I'm not gonna complain, because Mommy, aka Rhea Ripley, is freaking awesome, but I think she held it for long enough that we should give someone else a title reign for a little bit. And I think Liv Morgan is the right decision with that, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do in the future, and potentially who could beat her for said championship in the future. And then we got Logan Paul versus LA Knight. Yeah. And I got LA Knight winning, finally getting championship gold in WWE, not including the $1 million championship down in NXT. I, by the way, side note, absolutely love that feud between LA Knight and Cameron Grimes in NXT. But it's finally it's gonna be so awesome to see him finally get his moment of getting something in the WWE, because they've been teasing it for a while and he's been super over, and finally they're doing that. Like when I went to Fastlane last year, LA Knight was the most over superstar possible, except for maybe Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, but it was like those three, and everyone was freaking out pretty much whenever they saw them. But I think we finally give LA Knight the United States Championship and just let him go ham with it. I think he'll put on some banger matches. You can have him in a feud with Carmelo Hayes. I think you can have him in a feud with Andrade. You can have him in a feud with all these different wrestlers. And just by the thought of it, I just know they're going to cook with those segments. I just know they're going to do so awesome and make an awesome storyline. My brother has Logan Paul though, so we are different in that one as well. I'm not upset with Logan Paul's championship run because he's been doing such a great job, and he's been just rocking it, but it's time for LA Knight to get his moment. And then now you got Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker. And I think Braun will win. My brother thinks Sami Zayn will win. I love Sami Zayn. I love this Intercontinental Championship run. I don't want it to end early, but I think right now is almost the perfect time to just give Braun Breaker the Intercontinental Championship, have him hold it for 100, 200, 300 days, and then give up the championship. I don't think he should hold it for like a really long time, but I think Braun Breaker can cook with this Intercontinental Championship run, and it'll actually give him something to do on the main roster right now. And that Intercontinental division is so good, and I'm so excited to see what they do in the future even more. It's going to be so exciting and so awesome. But yeah, that is pretty much my predictions for SummerSlam. I think it's going to be an amazing card. I'm so excited to actually go watch it, and I can't believe that. Like, it feels like a fever dream, because like I've always had that as one of my bucket list items. I've always wanted to see SummerSlam live, and to be actually able to do it is awesome. And if you're interested at all about my overall experience or anything like that, just subscribe to this YouTube channel, and you'll definitely see more content about that. I will probably make several videos about it. I got several videos lined up in my head, and I'm so excited to make it for you guys. So thank you so much for watching this video. Go ahead, also down in the comments, if you have any recommendations for any matches or wrestlers you want me to talk about, let me know down in the comments below, and I will check it out, of course. But you guys have a great rest of your day.